I make it rain, shawty. You dig that? Hit him with the nigga, yeah, bad. Hit him with the yeah. What's going on, G-Dot fan? Let's go ahead and get straight into it. We got a story about 6ix9ine going back to the feds. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, forget to follow me on Instagram, Guaboy G-Dot, and Twitter, Guaboy G-Dot. Let's see what the hell going on. You know what I mean?
Another episode of EOS. It's 1090J.
He always cracking hard.
Y'all
He
rock
cracking
with
so
me.
hard.
For this video,
Stack it.
y'all see the title. Let's get right into it.
On 74410,
America's most
shout out
hated
my 300
snitch,
crew.
Tekashi 6ix9ine, is back in the feds after being arrested by U.S. Marshals. Tuesday, October 29th, 2024, 6ix9ine walked in the New York Southern District Federal Courthouse, located in Manhattan.
Right.
It's been so long, many have forgotten the details of 6ix9ine's case,
Hell yeah.
or the fact that he's been on supervised release since his 2020 plea deal. 6ix9ine was on top of the world during his music reign, and he fell to the very bottom of society, landing in prison. But even in the criminal world, 6ix9ine would be pushed further down the food chain as he was outcasted for snitching and labeled a rat. For 3 days, 6ix9ine testified against two high-ranking 9 Trey Bloods. Harv, who kidnapped, beat, and robbed 6ix9ine, would receive 24 years.
Damn.
And Nuke, who held the second highest position in the gang, received 17 years in federal prison. 6ix9ine didn't have to testify against his former friend Shawty because Shawty took a plea deal for 15 years, but 6ix9ine would still highlight multiple illegal and violent acts Shawty committed during his testimony.
Bogus as hell.
At the height of his career, with multiple platinum records, 6ix9ine was facing a minimum 47 years and up to life in prison, and only because he cooperated.
And it's crazy because I remember seeing 6ix9ine. He used to be like a little fashion nigga, like, you know, on Tumblr and Facebook and MySpace. You had like the little fake fashion niggas. He used to be him wearing 6ix9ine on his clothes, and I always thought it was weird as hell. Then when he popped up with 6ix9ine all over his body and shit, I'm like, that's the same. It's the same guy. But my thing is, bro, you could have did anything in life, bro. You could have been an engineer. You could have been a doctor. You could have went rapping another way. You could have did anything. And you decided to be a fake gang-banging weirdo clout chaser. Act cosplaying like you in the hood, a black hood at that. And then as soon as shit get bad for you, go fuck with the Latinos again. What's up with that, man?
He was sentenced to 2 years, followed by 5 years of supervised release.
Yeah.
So why is he now in federal custody? Apparently 2 weeks ago, 6ix9ine was contacted and notified that he'd violated what is essentially federal probation. He was ordered to appear before a federal judge on October 29th, and that judge would send U.S. Marshals to find him after he was an hour late. 6ix9ine would eventually show up to court, but by then it was too late and he was arrested for it.
Wow.
A hearing would take place highlighting 3 violations. 1, being 6ix9ine traveled to and performed in Las Vegas without permission. 2, being he failed a drug test, testing positive for meth. And 3, being
You tested positive for ice? Ice? We ain't talking about no loud. We ain't talking about no yayo. We ain't talking about no lean, no pills. No, we talking about ice. Bro, you still a millionaire, bro. What do you have going on? Ice stuff, my nigga? That's weird as hell. Y'all rap name me on some weird shit. Like, what the goddamn judge said yesterday when she free Thug, free Slap, why I saw time Devin Powell, she said that goddamn this shit the WWE. She ain't lying. But that's one thing the police will do. Like, they'll let you slide with certain shit, but they'll just be waiting to violate you. Like, you play with them, they gonna play with you. You playing with them people and you dropping dirty and you doing all this stupid shit, you traveling and you an hour late to court for the feds. You an hour late? They ought to have been an hour early if I'm in the feds. I'm any type of probation, especially for the feds. Crazy.
and he failed to take a required drug test. Now, 6ix9ine's lawyer would clarify his client takes Adderall, which could have resulted in a false positive drug test reading. The U.S. attorney would state they plan on adding another violation for this past weekend, as 6ix9ine traveled to Sarasota, Florida, but denied being there. And then after that, he went along to a strip club in Clearwater before ending the night at a mansion party outside of Tampa.
Wow.
The judge apparently showed no sympathy to 6ix9ine, bringing up how another court ordered him not to leave the country. 6ix9ine not only left, but found himself arrested in the Dominican Republic after allegedly assaulting his girlfriend. Previously, he'd been detained after being accused of assaulting a local music producer. He was ordered by local authorities not to leave the Dominican Republic, and he would have to be smuggled into Haiti just to fly back to the US. 6ix9ine would explain to the federal judge the Dominican courts were seeking to extort him, but the federal judge would state he was ordered not to go in the first place. The judge would order 6ix9ine detained until November 12th, meaning 6ix9ine will have to be locked up for the next 14 days. This would lead to another problem. The judge was quickly reminded that the last time 6ix9ine entered MDC Brooklyn, the federal jail that holds 1,700 of New York's top criminals, 6ix9ine was attacked in less than 48 hours.
Yeah.
He'd be transferred to QDF, or the Queens Detention Facility, a private prison used by the feds to send high-value inmates cooperating with the government. This was essentially New York's snitch haven, where the top rats could safely mingle amongst one another. Again, unsympathetic, the judge ordered 6ix9ine detained, sending him once again to MDC Brooklyn. Most likely 6ix9ine is being celled somewhere near Diddy in the protective custody side of the facility.
Yeah.
But for 6ix9ine's sake, hopefully not in the same cell as Diddy. Being that 6ix9ine is close to finishing his supervised release, it's very possible he'll be back out quickly, but he could also be ordered to finish the remainder of his time inside of the feds, which should be no more than a year. We'll just have to wait.
I ain't gonna lie, it's decent though. I mean, don't get me wrong, you never want to be in the feds, but if you're telling me my worst case scenario is I gotta serve under a year in the feds to, you know what I'm saying, finish my probation off, that's not the worst thing in the world. You feel me? People, real life shit going on, so that's not that bad. What I will say though, niggas gotta stop playing with their life. You out here snitching and, you know what I'm saying, shucking and jiving. You going to the Dominican Republic, getting arrested twice, going into Haiti, sneaking in, flying back to the US and thinking people ain't gonna notice. I'm surprised they only hit you with 14 days in jail. I don't know what's going on, man, but I understand snitching gets you a lot of passes, but he can't keep getting away with this shit. Him getting his ass beat in LA Fitness was not enough. I need bigger consequences. Put him in Maine, popping goddamn the feds, and watch what happens, man.
See how things play out. Now the fucking feds are on one this year because they got Diddy, they got Dirk, they got 6ix9ine, they been had Pooh Shiesty. They're not playing. Hip hop is under federal attack, or just maybe motherfuckers in hip hop need to stop doing federal shit. Either way it goes, 6ix9ine. He's the most hated snitch in America for a couple of different reasons. He's damn sure the most hated snitch in hip hop. I think because he's Mexican. I think because everyone pretty much knew he wasn't what he was portraying to be. And I think because he was a fucking troll. He trolled everybody.
It doesn't have nothing to do with the fact that he's Mexican. People don't care that he's Mexican. People care that he was trying to be something he wasn't. He snitched after a lot of people after acting tough as hell. It'd be different if you snitched and you was just a nigga in the background. You was like, yeah, like them niggas was twacking. I was never with that shit. You're the one making the diss songs. You're the one recording shit, dissing people. You're the one riding around getting into beefs, like starting up a lot of shit in the industry for no reason. That was him. No one pushed him to do that shit. So it's really because of that. It doesn't have nothing to do with him being Mexican, folks. Like, snitches just get stitches regardless of how it go. And regardless of what y'all want to say about Boston Richie, Gunna, all these other people, he's the only nigga that took the stand and was like, yeah, he snitched and gave like full reports. Nobody else did that for I can think of. So it's like, y'all be trying to put that snitch jacket on everybody else but this nigga. He is the real rat. He is the rat. You feel what I'm saying?